Hey guys, good morning. It's 11 o'clock. I'm a little bit behind right now, but just want to let you guys know who I am again. I'm Courtney. I'm going to be teaching you guys a slow flow yoga class here for the next 30 to 45 minutes. I just really like to go with the flow with this. So if you're new here, feel free to grab a beach towel or just have some carpeted area kind of cleared out for you. Start making your way off the couch or off the bed, and we'll get started here in just a moment, all right? And if you'd like to use any props, again, for anyone who hasn't been here to join us, you can use a couch pillow if you'd like for a cushion, and then also just a book for a block instead. So if you need anything as far as extra support, if you have a hard time reaching all the way down to meet your toes, a block is nice, or a book is really good to have right beside of you. And as you guys know, my dogs are going to be here, so they can be a little crazy sometimes, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance for that. But guys, today I kind of want to get started standing, and again, this class is benefiting 100 Gardens. So if you like this class afterwards, you can make a donation in the previous story here. I have a sticker that you can hit donate, or I finally put the link in my bio. I've been really lazy this week, so I apologize. I haven't posted a lot, or really I try to stay off my phone. I think over the month of quarantine, I just got so immersed in it, and now I'm just over it. So I'm excited to be here with you guys today. And again, we're just gonna do a nice warm up, then we'll do some balancing and some deep stretch, and just a nice seated sequence afterwards, just to get some twists and turns in. So this is great if you're a beginner. Don't take it too serious, guys. This is just yoga, and we're live, and you're in the comfort of your own home. So challenge yourself. Definitely give it all you have, but when you are not feeling it, take a break, okay? All right, guys, we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna get started standing today. So we're gonna come up to the tops of our mats, feet grounded down 6 inches to hip width apart, shoulders back and down, palms out, facing towards me, fingers spread wide. We like to start our practice off with focusing on our breath work and also an intention. So if you'd like to, you can close your eyes. If not, just have a soft gaze. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, and a slow exhale out again through the nose. And another inhale in, and slow exhale out. And if you like to, you can take your right hand, place it on your chest, left hand on your abdomen, and again, take a deep breath in, and slow exhale out. I really want to focus a lot on our breathing today. So try to remember to stay connected to your breath. Just slow and controlled inhale and exhales. We're trying to do Ujjayi breathing. So if you are breathing out, try to give it that like you're fogging up the mirror, but keep your lips closed and let all the air exhale out through the nose. So let's try that again. Inhale in, and slow exhale out. Beautiful. Continue breathing. And for our intention, you can focus on anything positive, anything you're in need of. It can be a word or a person, but again, don't get overwhelmed by that. Just pick one thing, and it can help you to get through the rest of this yoga practice here. So one last breath in. Exhale out. Exhale the arms down. Inhale, raise the arms out and up, reaching up, 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 up. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, arms come out and up, reaching further than before. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. We'll do something a little different this time. Inhale, arms come out and up. And then we're gonna bring the elbows back down the back side of the body, all the way out. Inhale, coming all the way up, and bending at the elbows, bringing them back towards the back body, all the way down. Good job, guys. Inhale comes all the way up. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. This time we're going to put a bend in the right knee, planting our right hand down to the block or mat. Inhale, the left hand up, reaching up. Again, just focus on your breathing. And you're feeling this all down the left side of the left leg here. It's a great IT band stretch. And then we'll release the left hand down to switch sides. So bending the left knee, raising the right hand up, looking up. Again, just a couple breaths here. And then release it down, coming all the way with a slight bend in the knees, grabbing onto opposite elbows, spread our feet a little wider. Relax the head, relax the neck, and you can rock side to side if you like, or back and forth, whatever you're feeling today. Just make sure everything from your upper back and down is just nice and loose. And then inhale, halfway lift, both hands on the shins, looking forward. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands at heart. Good job. Inhale, arms come out and up. Little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to step back into high plank. And our high planks here, I want you to shift your weight forward, and then we're going to lower down slowly. It's an option to bring your knees down or stay in plank pose and lower down slowly for chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog. This is our first downward dog of the day, so check in with your body. See what feels tight, move around, make it playful. I just like to bend one knee and press the heel of the other into the mat and switch sides. And then we're going to look towards our hands, and we're going to take the tiniest steps towards our hands, as many as possible, all the way until we come to the very front. And again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, hands at heart. Good job, guys. Inhale, arms come out and up. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Lower down slowly, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog. Walk it out. From here, guys, we're going to come down to our knees. Wrists are going to be directly under the shoulders. I'm just going to turn around so you guys can see. And again, fingers are spread wide, and I'm externally rotating my elbows so you can see the insides of our elbows here. So externally rotating the elbows. We're going to go to our cat-cow variations. Inhale, raise the chin, raise the tailbone, drop the spine. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, and drop the head, pressing away from the earth. Inhale to come back out. And exhale, and do a couple more of these on your own breath. Just moving around, finding some nice fluid motion if you like, whatever you're in need of. And if you'd like to, you can start making circles. Again, just warming up the spine. You can bring shoulder to hip, looking back. So just make some fun, playful movement here. Remembering to breathe. And then once you're ready, we'll come back to a neutral tabletop. From here, guys, we're going to take our right hand out to the right side. Inhale, right hand comes out and up. We're going to thread the needle. So right hand comes between the left wrist, left knee, dropping that right shoulder down. And again, if you'd like to, you can reach your left hand out in front of you. Taking some nice deep breaths here. This is considered a twist pose. Then bringing the left hand closer to the face. We're going to press away from the mat and come back up. We're going to do the other side. Left hand reaches out and up. And then thread it in between that right wrist, that right knee, and drop that left shoulder down to the mat. Reach our right hand out in front of us. And again, steady your breathing. Nice nice and slow, controlled breaths. And then bringing our right hand closer to our face, again pressing away from the ground, back to a normal tabletop here. From here, guys, we're gonna bring our big toes together, knees a little wider, and we're gonna sit back, shifting our hips into our heels, and then reaching our hands forward for child's pose. In child's pose, you're gonna rest your forehead on the mat. And we're also, at the same time, we're reaching forward and again, pressing our hips into our heels, just sinking into this pose for a moment. Finding our breath here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale the hands over to the right side, and this might be opposite if you're actually watching, so just do whatever side you feel like doing first and make sure to do the other side so you're balanced out. Taking deep breaths here, feeling and creating space between the left side body and the ribs. Inhale back to center, and we'll move over to the left side or whatever side you haven't done. Coming back, and again, maybe your right hand stacks on top of your left. And again, also try to remember to press that right hip down as well. Sometimes we like to lift up because we're trying to reach. Be conscious of that and just press that hip into the heels. Inhale, back to center. If you like, you rest your forehead on the mat and rock side to side, massage your third eye or your forehead. And at any time and point during this class, you can always come back to this pose. This is a great pose to rest, but I still want you to do work. So still reaching forward and still pressing our hips into our heels. And then once you're ready, you're gonna come back onto the hands, back onto the knees for tabletop pose. Then we're gonna tuck our toes under, send our hips back for downward dog. Walk it out, guys. And while we're here, we're actually gonna take our right hand and we're gonna reach for our left foot or left leg. If you can grab onto the outside of your left leg, that's great. If not, just keep reaching. And then bring our right hand to the mat. And we'll switch sides. Our left hand reaches and grabs for the right side of the right ankle. And then coming back and walk it out. Gazing towards the hands, bend the knees so you can walk, step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, arms come out and up. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Lower down slowly. You can bend the knees and drop them down first if you like. And we're gonna come all the way down into our stomachs. Scoot back some so you guys can see. From here, guys, right hand is gonna come out to the right side. We're gonna get a nice shoulder stretch here. So we're gonna press away from the ground, rolling onto the right shoulder, and coming around. If you'd like to, you can bend that left knee, bringing that left foot onto the ground. And again, if you're feeling extra flexible today, you can always bring that right knee to meet it. But just go wherever you feel comfortable going. If you experience anything sharp, make sure to stop and just bring it down to the next level until you no longer feel that sharp pain. And then we'll roll back onto our stomachs here, nice and easy. Left arm reaches out to the left side, and we'll push ourselves over with our right hand. And then coming back around to stretch out the left side. And every side's a little different. I think my left shoulder's a little bit tighter than my right, so I can't go as far. And then coming back around. Beautiful. Bringing both hands underneath us. So hands underneath the shoulders here. We're going to inhale, Lift up, lift the chest, lift the sternum, and lift the hands off the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. And then we'll do it again. Inhale to come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Good job, guys. Coming into full up dog pose. And exhale, tucking the toes, shifting the hips back for downward dog. Walk it out, guys. Raise the right leg up high. Bending at the knee, let the ankle fall to the left. And then straightening that leg out and slowly lower it back down. Left leg goes up high. And again, bending at the knee, let the ankle fall to the right. Maybe a little circle here if you like. Straightening that leg out and lowering it back down, nice and easy, nice and slow. Gazing towards the hands, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands at heart. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, arms come out and up. A little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back, downward dog, walk it out. Right leg goes up high. Bring the knee into the chest, the foot fall between the hands. We're gonna press up to crescent lunge. For those of you that can't see, both feet are facing forward. We're looking up, reaching up, keeping our shoulders down away from our ears. Keeping that back leg nice and strong. Exhale, hands at heart. From here, guys, we're gonna take our left elbow to the outside of the right foot, or the right knee, excuse me. Looking over our right shoulder. And if you'd like to challenge yourself, you can challenge by dropping the left hand, raising the right, looking up. If you don't feel like challenging yourself today, that's fine, wherever you're at. Inhale to come back up, crescent lunge. And then we're going to rotate our back foot to come into warrior two. First warrior two of the day, so check in, all the balances here, watching that front knee. Make sure it's not going past our ankle, right above or a little behind's fine. Drawing the pinkies back, opening up the chest and the heart. Let's go ahead and reverse our warrior. So dropping the left hand, raising the right, looking up. And then coming back to warrior two. From here, guys, we're going to straighten out that front leg. And without dipping, so I'm not going to reach down yet. I'm just going to reach forward as far as I can. And then I'm going to drop the right hand down on the inside or on top of the right foot. And raising that left hand. This is a good time also to use your book or block, whatever you need underneath that right hand. This is triangle pose or Trikonasana. And we're not finished with the right side yet. We're going to begin to bend this right knee, bringing our right elbow on top, and with our left hand coming just a little bit further over our heads here for extended side angle pose. And if you'd like to do a bind here, you can also do a bind by reaching your left hand behind you and then dropping the right. This is just a challenge for people that have done this pose before and just want a little bit more. Then we're going to rotate it down, coming all the way down, hands down, and then we're going to step that right foot back, downward dog. Walk it out, guys. Left leg goes up high. Bring the knee into the chest, the foot fall between the hands, pressing up for crescent lunge. then bring hands to heart. This time taking the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Again, for a nice little twist, looking over that left shoulder. And we're really pressing our left hand into our right to open up the chest, to round out the chest and the heart. And again, if you want to challenge yourself, you can drop the right hand, raise the left and look up, wherever you're at in your practice. And I definitely recommend while you're at home to challenge yourself a little bit more than you would in a public class. Coming back up, crescent lunge. Take a nice deep breath here. We're going to pivot the back foot, come into warrior two, and I'm going to do this from a different angle so you guys can see. And you can look right over your left middle finger or towards the side. And again, making sure you're grounding down the back edge of the right side of the right foot into the mat. Let's go ahead and reverse our warrior. So dropping the right hand, raising the left, looking up. And then coming back to warrior two. Remember to breathe. And we're not finished. We're going to straighten out that left leg. And again, I'm going to reach forward towards you guys and then drop the left hand down and raise the right hand up, looking up. And we're not finished yet. Bending that left knee, bringing that left elbow on top and reaching that right hand overhead just a little bit more. Looking right underneath the right underarm here. And again, if you want to challenge yourself, right hand comes behind, left hand reaches around. And every side's different depending on how tight your shoulders are. So again, don't get frustrated. It's just a good time to play around here while we have you in the comfort of your own home. But as you guys know, I fall around a lot too, so it's no biggie. Live on video or live in person, more than likely I'm gonna fall. Beautiful, guys. From here, again, bringing both hands down to the top of the mat, and we're gonna step that left foot back, downward dog, walk it out. Gazing towards the hands, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands at heart. And you might hear my husband change the record here. As you know, we're listening to records. So yeah, and I'll tell you guys who this is afterwards. Inhale, arms come out and up. This time, guys, we're gonna raise our right knee. 90-degree angle here. Find your zen, find your chi. Find that calmness within your breath. Another inhale in, and then exhale, pressing it back. Coming back into warrior three. And then inhale to come back. And exhale, press it back. We're gonna do this one more time, guys. So hold here. Inhale to come back up. And exhale, press it back. Ooh. And inhale to come back up, finish strong. And exhale it down, shake out that left foot. Woo. And every side's different, so we'll see what happens. Inhale, arms come out and up. Left knee raises. And again, nice inhale in before we move. And exhale, press it back. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, press it back. One last time, guys. Inhale, raise it up. Finish strong. Exhale, press it back. And remember your toes are facing down towards the ground. You just have a soft gaze. Inhale to come back up. Beautiful, guys. Exhale it down, shake it out. Woo. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come out and up. Little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Shift your weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, shift the hips back. Downward dog. Walk it out. Raise the right leg up high. Bring the knee into the chest, the foot fall between the hands. We're gonna stay low. So here, guys, let me just rotate. You can drop the left knee when you're ready. We're gonna plant our left hand down on the inside of the right foot. Inhale the right hand up, exhale it back. Reaching back from a monkey. And again, if you'd like a nice quad stretch, you can try to reach for that left foot. Even if it's just for a second, it's up to you. And inhale the right hand up and coming back. And here's where we're gonna get comfortable, or as I like to say, a little uncomfortable. We'll be here. If this is too much for you guys, if you already feel like your hips are screaming at you, you'll come up to here. So 90-degree angles. Just planting both hands on the right knee and hold with us. If maybe you're feeling extra loose today, you can come all the way down onto your hands or onto your elbows or that book, block, whatever you got laying around. And remember just to focus on your breathing here. Again, just nice, slow inhales and exhales. I only have you for a little bit of time, so I want to make sure that you're breathing right. You're not thinking about anything else besides your intention and just being happy that we're here together, being able to practice yoga. Just a few more breaths here. And then we'll shift our hips back, straightening out the right leg, letting our toes come up off the mat or the ground, and just leaning forward. This pose feels so good. Definitely another one of my favorites here. You can take your right hand to the outside of the right foot and draw that in close to you, just for a nice calf stretch here. Release. We're going to shift our weight forward. This time we're going to come into pigeon pose. So let me come over here. So I'm going to scoot my right foot over to the left. And again, if you're having any knee pain today, or this pose just seems really kind of crazy and difficult, because it is. This is not an easy pose to do at all. I'm going to show you guys what to do next. So I'm going to get these people settled in. So for this, guys, you're going to try to press this left hip into the mat, and you're coming down onto your elbows or whatever's comfortable for you. If you're just not feeling regular pigeon today, we're going to meet right here. Our right ankle's going to cross over our left, and it's up to you guys. This is a little bit more intense, so if you want to, you can scoot your heel forward if you want a more intense little pose. Or again, you can always come down onto your backs and draw your left knee into your chest. So wherever you're at today, just choose that pose and stick with it and focus on your breathing and your breath, and release any tension in these legs and muscles that you might be feeling. So just try to let go with every exhale. Again, this is not a competition. This is your journey, so you do what's right for you. And sometimes what's right for us is a daily matter. So check in with ourselves, being aware of our body every day and not trying to strain ourselves too much. And if you're on your back or you're still sitting up in this pose, we're going to switch sides. So again, bringing both feet down, left ankle crosses over to the right knee, and then drawing that into the chest here, just pulling that in. And I haven't forgotten about you guys and the regular pigeon. So if you're a regular pigeon here, we're going to tuck our left toes under, press away from the mat, coming back down into downward dog. Walk it out a little bit here, guys. Raise the left leg up high, and then we're going to go ahead and cross it over to come into pigeon. Beautiful. Coming all the way down into pigeon. Don't worry, we'll do the low lunge on the other side too. So wherever you're at today, make sure you're doing the other side pigeon. I'm already sweating. And remember, we're just focusing on our breathing, focusing on our breath, and letting go. Again, taking some nice deep breaths here, focusing on our intention. Just a few more breaths here. Try not to pass out on you guys. Beautiful. And to get out of this pose, both hands again against the mat, tucking the right toes under this time, shifting our weight forward and then pressing away, sending that left leg back, walk it out. And if you're on your back for pigeon, go ahead and meet us in down dog. We're just going to walk it out for a few moments, give them a chance to get nice and settled. Don't move too quickly. Beautiful. So now we're going to raise the left leg up high, bring it into the chest, the foot ball between the hands, stay low. So here, guys, we're going to drop that right knee down, and again, we're going to do low lunge on our left side. So with left side, again, figuring out what's most comfortable for you. Ooh, no, sorry, actually, we're going to plant our right hand down. Our left hand reaches up, inhale up, exhale it back. Almost forgot, but I didn't. And if you'd like to get a nice quad stretch again, reach for that right foot, that back foot. Or if you're just not feeling it today, just keep reaching back and looking back. And then inhale the left hand up and over, exhale, coming back, and now we're getting a little uncomfortable. So we're gonna get low here, as low as you'd like, or again, if your hip flexors are screaming at you, coming up onto the hands, on the knee, and holding here, and just as you need to, you can always scoot your left foot forward, creating space and stretching out that right hip flexor. So wherever you're at in your practice, find that sweet spot. Remember to put in the work, but I don't want you to hurt yourself. Just a few more breaths here. come back onto our hands. Ooh, and we're gonna shift our hips back. And straightening out that left leg, letting the left toes come up off the mat and just leaning forward. And again, if you like a nice calf stretch, you can take your left hand to the outside of this left foot and just pull that in towards you. Shifting our weight forward again, placing both hands down on the inside of the left foot, tucking the right toes under, pressing away from the mat, sitting the left foot back, and walk it out, guys. Woo. Gazing towards the hands, we're gonna bend the knees, walk, step, or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. This time bringing big toes together, heels a little apart. Inhale to graze the ground and come up into Utkatasana. Let me face you this way real quick so you can see. And we're sitting as if we're on the edge of a chair, reaching up for someone to please pick me up. And we're gonna get a little lower. And a little lower. We're gonna ski jump, so bringing our hands back, coming high onto the toes. Woo. Try to stay low. Coming lower, coming back, settling in. A little bit lower. Woo. Ski jump, coming up, but not coming up. And settling back and getting lower. Until we come all the way down to the mat. Oh, I can't torture you guys as much as I used to because I have to do it now. So we're gonna bring the soles of our feet together for Baddha Konasana. Hands on the ankles or on the tops of the feet and just reaching our chest forward. Finding our breath again. And then coming back up. Both feet on the mat, windshield wiper. We're gonna bring our left heel to the left corner of the mat. Right sole of the foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale, arms come out and up. Twist slightly to the left, exhale and fold. And again, if you're having trouble reaching for your toes, just put a nice soft bend to the left knee. Bring your toes to you. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them down, we'll do the other leg. So right heel to the right corner of the mat, left sole of the foot, inner right thigh. Inhale, arms come out and up. Twist slightly to the right, exhale and fold. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them down by the sides. Both feet out in front of us. Scoot your booty out from underneath you if you need to. Inhale, arms come out and up. Exhale, fold. And remember the toes are facing up or towards the face, grabbing onto the outsides of the feet. And again, just a nice slight bend to the knees so we're not arching and stretching our backs to reach, or straining our backs. They're being sweet babies today. I'm so surprised. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them down by the sides. From here, guys, put a nice bend to the knees, grabbing onto the back of our thighs and coming down safely all the way down for our bridge poses. So again, make sure that the heels are getting close to the fingertips, but we're not going to use our hands at all in this pose. We're just doing it as a measuring precaution. Excellent. Inhale, hips raise up, coming onto the shoulders. And again, not using my hands. Just lifting up all the way. Nice steady breathing. Still on. And then exhale it down. You can continue to do do that version, or of course I have more for you. Inhale, hips come up. Clasp your hands behind your back if you'd like, coming more onto the shoulders. And then releasing, coming all the way down. If you have will into your practice, feel free to go into will. If not, you can grab onto your ankles or just do your favorite version of bridge. Either way, inhale, hips come up. And slowly exhale it down, drawing the knees into the chest and rocking side to side, giving ourselves a little hug, squeeze. Beautiful. And then grabbing onto the backs of our legs again, we're going to slowly rock ourselves up to a seated position eventually. Seated position here, guys. I wanted to do one more thing while we were up here. We're going to go into boat pose. So raising the knees up, raising the feet up, hands down by the sides. If you like to keep your legs straight, you can. My hamstrings are really tight, so I can't do that. But if you like to, you can. Arms down by the sides, take a nice breath in. Exhale, release down, but not all the way. Inhale to come up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. One more. Beautiful, guys. Now coming all the way back onto our backs, all the way down. Beautiful, knees into the chest, rock side to side. And again, arms out by our sides. We're going to bring our knees together and just let them fall over to the left side while we look at the right. Switching sides. What you doing, Steve? Oh, good downward dog by monkey. And then coming back to center, and we'll roll them over to the right side. What you doing, Steves? Okay, good boy. Thank you. And then coming back to center here. Both knees into the chest, rocking side to side. We're going to keep our right knee into our chest, and we're going to release our left leg down. So with this one, guys, right hand comes out to the right side. Using our left hand, we're going to peel this over to the right while we look at our right hand. Taking deep breaths here. And then back to center. We'll switch sides, so releasing that right leg down, left leg over to the side, and our left knee reaches over to the right this time. Again, just taking nice deep breaths here. Coming back to center for our happy baby pose. Both knees into the armpits, and just rocking side to side. Once you're ready, we'll release it down. You can bring the soles of your feet together if you'd like, or just relax your legs all the way down. Right hand on the chest, left hand on the abdomen. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders sink into the mat or the ground. Relax the jaw and the teeth. And just relax. If you want to continue to lay in Shavasana, you can. You can bring your knees together and fall to the left or the right side, whatever's most comfortable for you. And then once you're ready, you can come back up to a seated position. I had my Shavasana monkey over here with me. Woo. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm going to try to save this video. Last time when I did, we were playing Miles Davis, and I guess we got flagged for having music in the background. So hopefully this one will be fine, but as always, I'll let you guys know what we were playing. This one is a really cool album. It's called Turnover is the band, and this one's Good Nature, and this is really cool too, because look at this. It's actually like a book with photography in it. Like, how cool is that? So, and as always, we get our vinyl mostly from Tip Top, that's in Plaza, or it's actually Noda, I guess we would say. It's off the Plaza, but or Lunchbox Records, which is off Central. So check those out. They do, I think, orders online, and also have some new stuff out, so if you go there. And don't forget, Noda Brewing's also doing their drive-through, their brew-through, which I love. You can get a lot of great beers at a discounted price, and I think they're pretty much corralling everything. There's a lot of new options in cans. It's even hard to keep up with sometimes. There's just so many options out there. Go check them out. Remember to support small. And don't forget this yoga class, if you enjoyed it, please make a donation to 100 Gardens. They do great work all year round, and I know they need the help right now, so if you can, make a donation to them. And I also, I would like to do for next classes, I would like to do a suicide prevention one for next Sunday. I would like for it not to be a specific group, but it's been hard to find one that's just a local based one that's just for everyone. We want to do it in remembrance of our friend Tim, who worked at the Noda Bodega, and unfortunately, was a victim of this disease. So if you have any ideas for this, please let us know, because we really want to help out. Yeah, but guys, hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to do that. And if this video does get flagged, I have also been posting some YouTube videos as well. I just call it Yoga with Courtney. So feel free to check that out. If you missed this, I'll make another post about it. They're just literally these live videos. I'm not good at editing stuff, so I'll try to get better at that maybe and put some more videos up when I can. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I love you and I miss you all so much, and I hope that your families are safe. I hope you're safe. And yeah, look forward to seeing you hopefully sometime soon. If not, I'll see you on here. All right, bye guys.